Good morning, everybody. Francine here at Devoted Danes, and today we are taking Miss Violet to get her ready for her C-section. So we're gonna go meet with the doctor today, her vet. I liked her to just to be established and not just show up when she needs C-section. So that's what we did before when we have gone there. So that's where we're gonna head off today. And she likes rides, so should go pretty easy, but who knows. And this is the kind of vet where you go, you don't have appointments, so we might have to wait for our turn, but that's okay because we don't have anywhere to be today, just me and her, and let's get this done. Where you going today? She's gotten pretty big. She don't care. She got in the car, she's ready to roll. She does have her head harness on because anytime we travel we put head harnesses on them because we cannot control them with a body harness, even though she's pretty sweet. She's a big girl though. All right, let's roll. So we're at the vets. We're all registered in, but I always choose to wait in the car because she is pregnant and there is other sick animals in there. So we're going to just wait our turn in the car, and she wasn't panting until we stopped. Now she's hot. It is a nice cool day. It's like 70 degrees out. So we'll just wait and see. But this is just to get her ready so they know she's coming in about a week. She could actually go anytime in the end of next week because she's due the following Monday. So today's Friday, we still have all next week, and then she's due that Monday, so she could literally go like that Thursday or Friday. So I just want to be aware they are open on Saturdays too, but not Sundays. So let's hope. We'll probably schedule it before excuse me, before a Sunday for sure, but she's doing good. We're gonna go in the back door when they're ready for her. So we made it inside. We finally got her on the scale. She didn't want anything to do with it, but she is 172 pounds. I didn't think she weighed that much, but she must have gained a little bit. So now we're just gonna wait for the doctor to come in and just give her basically a physical, just to make sure everything's good and she's ready to go in about a week. She's listening to all the sounds. Oh, big girl. Yeah, and she's busy putting all her slobber on my legs. So Daisy has made it over to her place where she's going to be giving birth. So we set this up outside, so if she's out here, she'll have a place to go. And Benson will also be using this area too. We got it set up, but we don't have a cover on it, but we also have shade cloths if we have to, because there is no really shade here. It's direct sun. Right now it's later in the evening, so it's cooled down, but I just brought her over and I want her to just get familiar with the area and, you know, smell out things. You know, so she's going potty, which is a good sign. She's feeling comfortable. Go ahead and put her on her leash and bring her in and show her where her new whelping room will be so she can get comfortable. She's due in a couple of weeks, less than 2 weeks, so we'll see. But we've been busy just trying to get her place ready, and the construction is done. The contractors are done, so we can finally move her over here. We didn't want to have her over and then you know, her be upset with, hey, come on, upset with the contractor. So let me get her going. What do you think? But we had to have this new door installed. The old door was just so bad shape, it wasn't usable, so we wanted to have a nice usable door for them. And then she's just checking things out. Come on, baby. And then this is going to be her room. So we have put a little baby gate, and then the lights are awful, so it does that wonky thing with my camera. It's the fluorescent lights. But you can tell the light baluster must be going because they're like wonky when I'm in here. So I don't know how I'm gonna fix that, but I'll figure it out. Maybe. We tried new light bulbs, but I don't think it's the light bulbs. I think it's the baluster's gone. We've already replaced one downstairs. Let me see. Water in food dish for now because, come on, this is your spot. But you can hear Eva upstairs. She thinks something's going on, but this is gonna be her spot, so she's gonna check things out. This is not her first rodeo, huh? Her last rodeo. But she's just checking all the blankets out, and these are her whelping blankets, and we have some supplies. We're still not done, but we want to get her in here so she gets comfortable with the space. And I have a blanket down. It's cooler down here because this is the lower level. Come on. You gonna come in? Come on. Good girl. And this is a nice big box, but we figured if we have any puppies that we have to combine from the 3 litters, it'll be big enough for everybody. She's just checking things out. We have the heating light, so she should be all set. And we'll keep a light going, and we have cameras to monitor her, but I'll probably put some more bedding down for her just because, oh look, she's already relaxing. Feels good. And I'm sorry about the flickering light. There's nothing I can do. Must be the balusters are ready to go in this room, but we're really not 3D-ing it here. But you can see she's huge too. Let's see if you got milk in. Oh, I know. How indignant. How indignant of me. Let me see. Oh, we don't. No, her milk's not in yet. I'm surprised. All right. I'm going to let her chill in here, and we're gonna let her get used to this area. But she's got a room fit for a princess. Huh. Going to be Benson's area. Benson's a new mom, so we put her in the main area. Like, you're not coming in. But this will be Benson's area. We got a Premier 1 heating light, 2 to hang up. She has her light because she'll hopefully be, if all goes well, she'll be whelping here. Got the door on. Just getting other things done. We still haven't had a chance to bring in our furniture. We did score some kiddie pools, and we're thinking about doing potty training in our kiddie pools like we did years ago, just to see if it's a less mess. But this is what we're gonna consider like the Dane den, or the Dane area of the house. It's going to be just for like for whelping. We do have a full kitchen, like I said before, so we can do anything down here. I got Daisy's dishes ready. But if we have to have like formula for the puppies, we have the refrigerator. So we have everything here. We also had the beautiful doors put in. So we have some extra light in here. That's something we want to do as soon as we moved in, but it takes time. So we got the French doors put in and the back doors, which this exterior of this house is stone. So it was no easy task for the gentleman that did it, but he did an awesome job. It took a little while, but he did a great job. Look at her, she's listening. But we're gonna have security on this end of the house. Another thing that we had put in, because our central air does not cover in here, we had our heaters, propane heaters mounted and hooked up last week too. So we have heat on this end of the house, and we have heat on the way under the other end of the Dane's den area, we're gonna call it. But this is the way they're gonna go out to the potty area, so they'll both have direct route. So Daisy should be all set, but she's just getting familiar. We still have a couple of weeks for her, but that's usually when we switch them over anyway. So she'll have, come on, she'll have her own room. There goes the wonky lights. But that is something else. We have the recessed ceiling here, or drop ceiling should I say, and it has the fluorescent light bulbs, and those are awful with cameras, so that's going to be a problem. So we may end up having to be able to switch that baluster out, because we had the bathroom baluster downstairs too that was wonky and had to be changed, and it works great now. But she's just checking things out. Isn't she sweet? Yeah, you got water. But we're going to, you can sit down. We got our TV hooked up in here, and there's the other heat. This is a wood stove, but what? You're so silly. You're all right, sweetheart. This is a wood stove, but we left New Hampshire because we don't want to use wood stoves anymore. So we had the propane heater hooked up in here. So the front end and the back end of the area. So these guys will be warm because these puppies won't go home till December. So it does get cold, even though I was out swimming today. The only seat we have in here so far. But that'll be for Benson. And Benson will have a way to be, like she has a baby gate at her door. Benson has this, so she can be in or out with her babies, and her babies are secure. Having more than one litter, we try to make sure that we don't have any static between moms and anything like that. I know, you're overstimulated. It's okay, baby girl. But this is Daisy, her baby's, her mama, she is the mother of Mavis. Will be Daisy's last litter. Hopefully all goes well and we don't have any issues. My baby girl. You're so sweet. And then, you know, she will be spayed once she's all situated and everything's calmed down. We'll have her spayed. But for now, this is her last litter. She should have a good, smooth litter. We are ready for them. We have a nice, clean, quiet place for them. You know, everybody does things different, but we try to ensure that our puppies are in a clean, sanitized environment. We always have. As you go along, you get better with the years. I mean, we've learned over the years too, and you know, we've gotten better and we know it works, and so all that. But a little update on Violet. You did see I brought her to the vets. All looks well. We are going to bring her in either Thursday or Friday, depending on her behavior, for her progesterone test. What a progesterone test is, at this point, they're looking for low numbers. If they're like a 2 and lower, sometimes if they're hovering around a 2, they'll also take the babies by C-section. So she's having a scheduled C-section because her first litter, we started at home. She pushed out her first boy, and then she did not have any other puppies throughout the night. And then, so we knew we were in for some issues. She wasn't like trying to push a puppy out. If they're doing that, then you got some serious issues. She wasn't distressed or pushing. She just, that was it. She had him. And then so we brought her into a, you know, hours later we brought her in, I could say her in the middle of the night, to a emergency vet, and they ended up having an early morning C-section for the rest of her 7 puppies. She had 8 total. They all were viable and there wasn't a problem, but having a emergency C-section is expensive and very stressful. So we're trying to avoid that by doing what's right, bringing her in, and they did Daisy's Daisy had a C-section last time. We did it last time for different reasons. It wasn't because Daisy could not whelp on her own. We did it for other reasons, because she had such a huge litter, and then come to find out she only had 7. So this time we're gonna let Daisy whelp at home. If we see any issues, she's already been to our reproductive vet, so it's about 40-minute drive, and they're open 6 days a week, so not a problem there. But for now, we're gonna let this little lady whelp at home and go from there. Huh, I know. So that's the plan so far. So so if I bring Violet in Thursday or Friday and her numbers are right, they will go ahead and take the babies then, and then Violet has already been in her birthing room off and on, because she is she goes out, likes to sleep out in the sunroom and the couch. So, but she does have her designated room too, our original whelping room. Now we have like 3 different moms, so we needed 3 different areas, so that's why we basically had to get this going and get this stuff done. So that's our plan. So maybe by next week we will be having puppies to show, but if not, it'll be pretty soon after that. So stay tuned for upcoming birthing videos.